What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Brittney. I am Brittney W on all social media except for Snapchat. It is I am Brittney W1. Judging by the title of this video, we are talking about top 5 reasons why you should continue to move forward with your dreams and not listen to when people or the universe is trying to shut them down and tell you no. So, judging from my last video, as you guys know, I do talk about beauty and fashion a lot on this channel, but I also like to talk about things that are inspirational as well because there's more to life besides beauty and fashion. I mean, come on, let's be real. So, this video is more of an inspirational video. I'm going to be sharing a little bit more about myself and reasons why you should continue to keep going as well. And we can go on this journey together. But before we get started, you already know what I'm about to say. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell right on this video so you know when I post more videos like this one. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. So starting at number 1, I would have to say is you just never know who is watching you and who is watching your journey and how you can encourage that person. So with that being said I'm going to just share a little bit about myself. So I've actually been starting this YouTube thing since about 2000 and I want to say 5, 6, 7, like when the first wave of YouTubers started. But I had so much fear in my heart and just fear of just not looking the part, not being the part, or just not being, because of so much rejection I have gone through in my life and at that point where I was. So I just really wasn't ready. But now that I'm in a better place, I'm realizing that my most intimate moments or my personal, me sharing just a little bit about myself to you guys, it's helping you. I've had people say to me, hey, you know what? That video was so encouraging. I was down and out on my feelings. Brittney, you don't have no idea how many times I wanted to give up. But because you kept going, I decided to keep going. So you just never know who you're helping and who's watching you along your journey and who you could be helping. I always say that as a body, human race, we are all part of a body. Somebody's the nose, somebody's the eye, somebody's the hand, somebody's the mouth. And with that being said, if you're not doing your part, you're not helping this body of the human race. Like, you're just not helping. So share your story, continue to go out there. Even though people are talking so much junk about you, just keep going. That's all I have to say, because you just never know who is watching you and who you're helping and encouraging them to get out of whatever funk or situation or doubt that they're having. You're helping them to move forward and make the decision to do whatever their passion is or whatever God called them to do. So at number 2, it plays a little bit. It's funny because number 1, I was about to go into number 2. So my number 2 is when your family members and everyone else is talking crap about you, keep this in mind. They are not doing what you are doing. Therefore, you have to take a step back and realize that they will never understand your process. They will never understand why getting a quote-unquote real job is not an option or isn't good enough for you, especially when certain people are called to entrepreneurship and they have to go out and get a regular job. And this is no shade to no one. This is no shade to those who have to work a 9 to 5, or if you're building your entrepreneurship while working. That's actually a better way than just quitting everything and just throwing yourself out there to be an entrepreneur. Because let me tell you something, honey, it takes dough to make bread. Especially if you are an artist. So with that being said, my number 2 reason is don't listen to the naysayers, to be honest with you. Unless you are like really, really bad. Because some people are trying to be singers. Like, I could never be a singer because a singer is not my calling. Like, at all. Me, nah. So don't listen to the naysayers because they simply will never understand your process. If you are an author and you're like, man, I gotta get this story out, I want to write this book, but I'm struggling and I don't really know the ins and outs, and my family members are telling me that I shouldn't do it or pressuring me to do something else. But you know that in your hearts of all hearts that you are an author, go ahead and write. And understand that family member probably has never, ever, ever taken a leap of faith on anything. That family member probably was a cookie cutter family member who went to school, got married at a young age, worked the same job for 50 to 30 years. And like I said, this is no shade to no one. But at the same time, you have to understand that that person never took a leap of faith. That person never chose the route of unsafe. When people are usually the people who are telling you not to do it, took the safety route, and you chose not to take the safety route. You said you took a giant leap of faith. You jumped off the cliff and wasn't sure if your parachute was going to open. And if it didn't open and you splattered on the ground, thank God that he allowed you to climb back up that mountain to try and jump again, to be quite honest. Like, don't look at it as failure, or that, as them telling you that you need to just stop, or, with their snarkiness or with their nastiness, or well, you gotta do this, right? As you guys know, as you guys can see or probably feel my energy, I'm speaking from experience. Yeah, don't listen to the naysayers. If you need positivity, you definitely need positivity. You need people around you who are going to encourage you, who are going to uplift you. And like I said, sometimes you might have to put that dream on hold to work a job, because like I said, it literally takes dough to make bread. And you might have to stock up a couple of checks. You might have to take that job that you really, truly don't want to do. But in the same time, know in the back of your mind what you were called to do, what your passion is. And don't listen to those other people, because they riding on safe and you're not. Number 3. Number 1 was you never know who's watching and helping. Number 2 is the people who are probably telling you this are riding on safe and you chose not to take the safety route. Number 3, I would have to say, is not allowing your fear to deter you from what you are doing or what you're supposed to be doing, what you're called to do. Sometimes fear can creep in. The fear of starting something and failing it, the fear of not being educated enough, not being skinny enough, not being feeling like you're too old. Yeah, don't let negative thoughts creep in, all in the spirit of fear, and stop you from what you're supposed to be doing. Don't allow negative thoughts to infiltrate your mind and not and deter you from what you're supposed to be doing, all in the name of fear. Don't allow fear to creep in. Don't let those negative thoughts creep in. As soon as you hear them or feel them, get up. Get up, whatever space that you're in. If you are inside, go outside. If you are outside, come inside. If you were busy doing something, stop and write. Do the opposite of whatever that thing is telling you. Matter of fact, I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. When thoughts of depression and thoughts of not feeling good enough and thoughts of fear creep into my mind, that is the best time to actually do it, because it will automatically stop it. Like, there have been plenty of times where I was just like, I'm not feeling this anymore. I've done X, Y, and Z, and I've never seen anything come into fruition. Why do I continue? Those are the moments that you get up, you put your best foot forward, and you kick ass. And whatever it is, that is the moment where you have to pull yourself out of the dumps and just be like Nike. Just do it. Just do it, no matter what. So, number 4, I would have to say, is you never know what may happen. And that's in the sense of, you might be the next Bill Gates. You might be the next Mark Zuckerberg. Am I saying his name right? Sorry, Mark. You might be the next Obama. Like, you never know. You might be the next Maya Angelou. You might be the next Sir John if you're in makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be the next Oscar de la Renta if you're in fashion, or Chanel. You never know. And to be honest with you, all it takes is like one person. You might get 50,000 billion no's. This is like the universe telling you, no. Every job that you apply to, no, girl or boy. No, 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 no. And then all of a sudden, one person says yes, and it changes your life. And because you didn't give up, or you didn't listen to those negative thoughts, or you kept in mind, listen, somebody else is watching me, and probably I should keep going too, because you never stopped. That is the reason. That's like a slight payback to you, because you've endured so much and you've done so much and you've just put yourself out there. That's like the universe telling you, thank you. Thank you for never giving up. That's like God telling you, thank you for never giving up. Thank you. So here's your yes. And all it does take is that one yes for your whole situation to be turned around, like flipped upside down, and for you to be catapulted into what you have been doing. Now, along with hearing your no's and you getting up out the bed and continuing to do it. And like I said, the best thing to kick fear in the butt is to get up and do it. I promise you, you're going to feel like a beast when you do it. Like, for instance, you are laying in bed all day and you're slightly depressed and you're like, I don't want to do X, Y, and Z. That, I'm trying to tell you, get up and do it. It's going to kick fear right in the gahunas. Okay, so number five on why you should not listen to the universe or people telling you that you should stop doing it is simply because you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to show yourself that you can do it, that you can achieve it. You owe it to yourself to follow your dreams. So that's all we have for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you once again. Bye.